well, we'll see if they can execute it perfectly.
Yeah. But I like the X fan. X very strong against the Juggernaut. And taking it out, have that reduce one frontliner for Clutch Gamers.
Yeah, and if you notice that somehow they are taking off the AoE disables from RRQ, and it kind of makes sense with having two melee picks in the early on, because when the Magnus goes in, Juggernaut will come in as well, so leaving them vulnerable to an AoE
X.
yeah, X, Slardar, and also Center Warchief.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. Yeah, RRQ just taking away the possible counter initiation and Lone Druid as well as Rubik.
Did you realize that there's a respect ban from Clash Gamer? They banned the RQ Wind Ranger.
Oh yeah. I don't know if it was worth the ban, but I think at this stage, Clutch Gamers have got a pretty good record on them
They don't want
already.
to take the risk.
Yeah, you don't want to take a risk of getting cheesed out by a strategy that you're not aware of, and Wind Ranger, like you said, is one of their comfort picks. Take it out, we can deal with the rest.
And also, I feel that maybe it's because of the Lone Druid to avoid the Shackle Shot.
Yeah, Shackle Shot, tie up to your own pet.
Yeah.
The worst kind of betrayal. And yeah, that's something you definitely want to avoid. So yeah, good call there. Removing the Wind Ranger. Definitely more of the erring on the safe side. But now let's talk about the future. What is going to be happening here in this draft? Where should RRQ go with the draft? Or maybe you want to talk about Clutch Gamers?
Well, it seems like RQ, Clash Gamer aware that RQ's lack of support. So as you can see, they're taking off all the supports because RQ's took up all the cores in early.
They show it.
Yeah, they show it. So now the Clash Gamer trying to minimize the choice of the support on RQ, which is really smart.
But they didn't take away Disruptor, which is arguably one of the best heroes that you can pick up here. Oh, I like this Enigma ban as well. You're just talking about it. You say ban out all the team fight, anything that could possibly ruin our Magnus Juggernaut dumping combo. Yeah. Enigma is one of those options as well, so they just knocked it out of the park. And now the Beastmaster banned out. I'm surprised.
It's a respect ban of Koala. Previously in Star Ladder Qualifier, Koala's been playing Beastmaster in almost every game.
Okay.
So clearly, Clash Gamers have done their homework.
Yeah, they say, all right, we'll just play meta. We're going to play and match you in terms of skill. We don't want to get hit by your comfort picks. We don't get hit by your cheeses. And I think it's a really good approach to this. And you mentioned RQ, just picking all those cores early, just really limiting their drafts from having that flexible. Well, limiting their drafts as in like they only have supports left to pick and maybe a mid laner.
Pokemon is still cool.
Yeah, there'll be another melee hero to pull. I think Ogre Magi is very, very obvious. I mean, I wouldn't say obvious, but it's a very natural pick to combo with Juggernaut. You have two steroids now. You have your Empower. Yeah. You have your Bloodlust, making Juggernaut a real mean machine. And I wouldn't be surprised.
Yeah, and you like the support as well.
The Clutch Gamers, they are looking. Okay, we talk about Clutch Gamers. They are going to be looking toward a frontline tank, to absorb the damage for Lone Druid, cause distractions. So who are you thinking? Who's left in the pool?
Timbersaur.
Oh, Timbersaur, yeah.
Timbersaur is still there. And Darkseer. They're going for Darkseer instead.
Okay, Darkseer. Put it with the bag, could get some damage. Okay, whenever I see Darkseer, I always think of Darkseer as a building block. You pick the Darkseer, you don't just pick the Darkseer for Darkseer, unless you have Universe. But you want to pick Darkseer to combo up with something. Usually Darkseer with Slaughter, Darkseer with Bounty Hunter. Yeah, Darkseer with the Disruptor, and
which is still available in the pool.
Yeah, I think RQ should pick Disruptor here. Disruptor is very good against Darkseer. Has the glimpse to pull him back even if he tries to surge away.
Oh, they go with wow. I think they want to defend.
Defend against high ground.
Yeah.
So let's think. I think I've seen a lot of obsession with Coddle recently.
Yeah, it's a good hero, especially against now they cannot pick Timbersaur. Clash Gamers, they still can pick mid Timbersaur, but now that they have a KOTL, that prevents them from picking Timbersaur.
It's gonna be very inconvenient. The Mana League is just super annoying.
Yes, and even Weaver are still in the pool. They can still pick Weaver for carry, but now they have a KOTL on the RQ, which is a really good pick.
Yeah, now Clutch Gamers are, like you said, in a bind. Do they just go ahead with that Timbersaur full steam ahead, face up against that Mana League, or do they find something else like a Tide Hunter?
No, I don't think that there's room for Tide Hunter. Darkseer is already there. So
What about Bounty Hunter?
Bounty Hunter,
Too greedy?
yeah, that's kind of greedy, but it kind of give good vision. Yeah, Weaver
So
against KOTL.
just run behind and just snipe him out.
Yeah.
And with the Iron Shell as well, you can add more DPS to that. So that's your Invis Iron Shell combo. And I don't know, what are they lacking now? Is this Lone Druid a mid?
Yeah, I think the Lone Dude will be will be the mid. Weaver will be the carry. So now they lack a support, which is I think Disrupt will be the best hero. Oh, they have Ruby, they have Darkseer and Disrupt combo.
Yeah.
So if RQ acknowledge that the danger of Darkseer and Disrupt combo, they would ban them. Definitely they need to use that last ban on Disruptor.
Banning Disruptor seems like a prudent option here. RQ themselves actually missing a mid slash core, since Juggernaut will be able to go to mid lane. But okay, so expecting a support Weaver.
Yeah,
Expecting a Weaver support here. Don't blame them. Don't blame them. It is still okay. The only issue with Disruptor here is that now you're really squishy. Your whole team lineup is very squishy. You don't have that so-called frontline tank to help your Lone Druid soak up a lot of the damage in the front lines. What do Clutch Gamers ban out here? Do they think it's a Juggernaut mid? Or is it going to be a Juggernaut safe lane, Shadow Fiend going middle or something?
Oh, an Ember. But at this point, RQ hero is still quite flexible because
ooh, wow. Support Siren? Core Siren? It's I think it's gonna be Core Siren, actually.
Yeah.
And then Weaver gonna be able to make use of that splash minus armor to do more damage.
and also they can annoy the hell of RQ, especially Magnus. He can with the swarm, he can disrupt, can get the vision, their vision.
Ooh, okay. But yeah, the vision, and I think Song's really good as well. If the RP hits and doesn't hit Naga, you just Song, and then you just have that opportunity to re-engage, reset, and protect your team from any kind of devastating combos. This anti-mage means that it's a Juggernaut middle, and Juggernaut middle, I don't think it's that favored against a Lone Druid, right?
Yeah.
Lone Druid does beat Juggernaut in the middle lane. I'm not sure how to read the lanes, actually.
I think Okomajai will stay in middle to help Juggernaut against the Lone Druid. And Keeper of the Light, it seems like I think Weaver will be the carry. Okay, so Naga Sirens, as you said, is very good. Sleep is really good counter of the initiation of Magnus. It's like when Magnus land a really good RP, you just sleep, and then you can see what can you do. Either you fall back, or whether you prepare to fight again. With Taxio can properly place a wall, combo them.
Yeah, you can have the sleep vacuum combo as well. We'll now look and see if it is a support Siren. I think it might be a aggressive tri-lane, the way that things are run. Because if you look at the side of RRQ, if you run an aggressive tri-lane, Coddle Juggernaut or Coddle Anti-Mage, what are they going to do against a aggressive tri-lane like a Weaver, Rubik, and Naga? They will have to be pushed back all the way. Coddle will try his best, but he'll still get overrun. And two things can happen. Ogre will have to stay in lane, so he can't help middle. Or, they just abandon the lane, swap it up, put Magnus there. Either way, I feel like it could be shaky for RRQ if they go aggressive. So what status is Magnus and Juggernaut have opened the draft together in 3 games so far in the Kiev qualifiers. They have been seeded in 7 games, winning 6. So we'll see if this is going to be the 8th game that they will be, or the 7th game that they'll be winning.
Yeah, I think the only game that lost was Bazaar. Only Bazaar had Magnus and lost.
I don't know if the stat applies to the C qualifiers or the entire qualifiers in general, because I don't think I've seen that many Juggernaut Magnus openers.
Yeah.
But it is a very popular strategy, not just
on
in
another
Southeast
line.
Asia. Yeah, it could be. Yes, I mean right now we have so many regionals. We have C, we have South America, we have North America, Europe. There's just way too many. And I'm excited to see how this game goes. We're gonna hop into the game very shortly, but now there's a pause, and Abing says, "Go when ready." So we're gonna run through the teams. Clutch Gamers, ADTRs, Pride and Joy. We have Fly Solo playing Rubik, Abing on the Lone Druid. We have Hannah on the Darkseer, Amel on the Weaver, Bombax on the Naga Siren. It is going to be a support Siren. Yeah, I think it's support Siren. This is support Siren. Woman Shield, run at you. Pretty much immune to damage.
Okay, so Eden will be going on Ogre Magi, so I'm very interested to see how will he gang this time. I love how the way he walks around the map.
Yeah, I think Eden has shown that he has one of the most game sense.
Yeah.
The most game sense on his entire team. He seems to know where to do things with his support. And Yabi going to go middle as that Juggernaut with Zephyr playing Coddle. And looks like they are going to try and dodge the lane. Maybe Koala going bottom. So I don't think that's going to be the case. So it's anti-mage Coddle versus an aggressive tri-lane. No, it's actually not an aggressive tri-lane. It's going to be Darkseer Naga. Is that it? Yeah.
I think he's just gonna go ward, maybe.
Okay,
And
so
maybe we'll move along to mid.
so they're not going to do anything fancy. Not going to play aggressive here. And yeah. All right, so just going to play it cool. Standard lanes. Oh, Magnus thinking about sniping the rune? Surely it's going to be difficult.
Whoa. Anti-mage is having difficulty. He's gonna get snatched. His rune. He lost his runes.
Yeah, and the mage gonna lose his rune, so that's $100 going to the pocket of the Darkseer. I think it is going to be a dual lane, Naga, Darkseer, because the Naga is just really hard to kill.
Yeah.
With the poor man's shield, you just put an iron shell on her, and then yeah, you just walk you. She has high movement speed as well, so she will be able to catch up and just annoy the hell out of these AM. So they might be able to achieve the same amount of harassment onto this top lane.
So it's apparently KOTL is going bottom.
Yeah, just
leaving the anti-mage to solo Darkseer.
Okay, interesting development.
I think they must have anticipated that the Darkseer to solo top. They probably didn't thought that Nagasara is going to.
Oh, Fly Solo took a full blast of that Coddle Illuminate. But yeah, I think maybe not expecting this aggressive tri-lane from coming out. So far, Kel'Thuzad has managed to get some EXP. He's not been zoned completely out yet, and now they corral him in. And
But he will suffer.
Yep, he's suffering all right. Look at his HP. Trying to get last hits under the tower and trying to bait in that Naga Siren. Immediately solves up and he gets burned by the iron shell, and that's going to be the solve down. He still has Bling. It's baiting him in, and the Naga has another splash. He nearly dies, and that is such a terrible Blink. First blood goes to Hannah and the iron shell, and that I don't think is how you use the Blink spell on anti-mage. A slight moment of panic there gonna cost him the death. And now time to single swim. Gotch Games was Naga pick, and Naga's first appearance in the Kiev qualifiers. She was picked once as a carry by NIP in Europe. So it looks like our stats are actually worldwide. So we got a bit of worldwide going on here. And yeah,
it's like worldwide, you know, like Pitbull.
Yeah, Mr. Worldwide.
Mr. Worldwide.
That's what I thought of when I saw Prestige. Oh, but Eden coming in. Both heroes are really low on HP. Boom back. Could be looking at a kill here. Hannah with that Fairy Fire. Gonna tick down to this anti-mage. So a nice turn of events here in the top lane. But yeah, I'm surprised no Naga picks in the Kiev C qualifiers just yet, or rather the entire qualifiers apart from NT, with Miracle of all people in this qualifier. No Naga picks. Maybe he's saving it for the grand finale, the playoffs.
Seems like the Juggernaut is having a good time in mid. Yeah, he's been having a lot of CS.
Yeah, the Ogre has been helping him quite a bit. Once the bear gets the root, I think it's gonna be a little bit tougher for him to lane in.
Yep.
But for now, just pretty cozy, and Kel'Thuzad back to his miserable lane. Iron Shell. Normally, I think anti-mage does well against a Darkseer because you burn all his mana and you have spell shield. But you know, when you have this Naga just here, look at this guy. Just look at this. Like, hello, time to blink away.
That hurts a lot.
Yep. Still holding on to that blink, the greedy guy, just trying to... Yeah, they're gonna force it out of him. Yeah, hello, I'm gonna surge you up. Oh, he traps himself in the trees. They know he's there, and now they're gonna Iron Shell him. Kel'Thuzad probably gonna go down again. The Iron Shell not cooling down enough. The creeps get him, and the Ogre Eden coming to save his carry, but not gonna happen as the anti-mage falls for the second time in this top lane. Already looking bad here for Mr. RRQ.
I think that was really poor play from Kel'Thuzad. Those deaths were, I think it was unnecessary.
He's just trying to stay in XP range, right? He's just trying to cheat it out, trying to stay around the tower as much as possible, but in the end, you know, making some really inefficient blinks and costing him his own life.
Exactly. He underestimated the lane's power, the power of Darkseer and Naga Siren.
Yeah, he thinks that, okay, maybe they don't have a disable, they can't catch me, I can just blink to get out of it, but you have to blink far enough where they can't catch you with that surge. And not the case, as Anti-Mage dies twice, forcing to go for level 2 spell shield.
Yeah.
And now Eden.
And this will give, with them punishing the anti-mage, this will give a lot of space for Lone Druid for better farm against the Juggernaut.
Yeah, because the heroes are forced to pull back.
Yeah.
As to protect the anti-mage. You already see the Magnus heading into the jungle, giving Coddle base the farm actually. So they're gonna go for the 4-lane strategy. Farm 4 lanes and hope for the best. Coddle's doing good for himself actually.
Yeah.
Stealing a lot of stacks and stealing his creep balls. Overall doing a good job. Hopefully Yebi performs better. We talked about him getting a different hero to the Invoker, but now the bear not getting any roots. They're very unlucky actually. I think a singular root would have been an easy kill for Abing. But not going to be the case here, and he probably is going to be forced to shrine up. Looking top, outside.
This is a really pitiful NM.
Yeah, beautiful anti-mage at that 17 CS. Pretty miserable, but the Juggernaut?
The KOT at bottom?
Yeah, he's gonna die. Yep, he channels up the Illuminate, maybe hoping to kill off the Weaver.
1 more second!
Nah, not gonna happen there. They're just gonna survive at a hair of HP. But meanwhile, they're diving anti-mage again, and he has made another inefficient blink. He has 4 seconds left on that cooldown. And he's gonna blink away the Naga, waiting to receive him, and there will be TP support. So Zephyr going to have the Coddle blasted away, but anti-mage still getting chased on, and Boom back. I think might want to back off here. There's an Ignite and there's a Fire Blast. No, probably not going to survive here. Nope, they ensnare up, dodging the Coddle Blast, and Boom back will actually peace out in time. Hana with the clutch surge, getting his partner out of there. So right now, what do you think of the lane condition? We didn't really ask you, based on the draft, who has the advantage?
Well, at this point, it's hard. I mean, in late game, I have to say RQ have really good at game. They have control, they have anti-mage and Juggernaut. But I would say that RQ have better late game carries, but somehow I feel that if Clash Gamer can execute the team fight with the sleep and the Darkseer combo, I think, and also we have to watch out for Rubik, which able to have a lot of nice spells to steal from anti-mage
invisibility. Rubik bottom lane, yeah, gonna catch Zephyr, and as the bug attached onto him, he will not have the Fog of War to his side, and Fly Solo gonna zap him with the Fate Ball, and there's no running here. Amil, he's gonna run to the tower, try and deny that, but Weaver says, nope, killing spree is mine. Gets that kill, and already on the way to the Perseverance, to that quick Lincoln Sphere. And poor AM forced to tank this entire creep wave as they cut the wave with the Naga and Darkseer. Cozy lane here for these two.
Anti-mage is like the Lord of the Rings. He have like so many rings.
Yeah, wow. Ring of Regen, Ring of Health, yep. Gotta really stock up on that life force. But he's doing quite well. I think Anti-Mage is one of the few heroes that actually doesn't suffer as hard to a Darkseer off lane. And now forcing to get this. I think this is the first time I've seen a 4 spell shield Anti-Mage at level 7. It's gotta be the first time. There's a root. Catch him there. There's a stun coming out. The Magnus is here to play, and Koala is going to get tagged there by the Shockwave, and the Malfoy doesn't do anything as the stick charges keep him healthy enough in terms of mana. But now they do pick her off eventually. Eden getting the last hit on that, gonna be pretty happy, get himself some boots, maybe working with the Arcanes, and Darkseer scouts out to Juggernaut. That could be Omni Slash. Be careful, Hana has Surge in a second or two. Yep, gonna juke that over, sends it to the Naga, and there's the Ensnare as well. They're gonna Surge over to the Shrine and say hello, and heal the full. And nice bit of play there, TPing in, so denying the first Omni Slash of the game.
It's a waste of Omni Slash, to be honest.
Should have checked the HP pool.
Yeah. I mean, Darkseer is basically is one of the hero with high base strength.
Yeah. And now he's got this Helmet's Dominator where you have his really fast creep and you put that snare on him and like, hello. It's gonna burn you and chain with a stun, deal more harassment, and force to blink half health even with that spell shield.
Yeah.
has to run away. And yeah, I saw this in a guide somewhere. Helm's Dominator really can be applied to every hero now. But Rubik, how's he doing? About to hit that level 6, and we got ourselves a pause. Looks like we have some PC problems happening here for RRQ. Hopefully they resolve that ASAP. But 9 minutes in, how's the state of the game, man?
The Lone Druid have overtaken the CS of Juggernaut because he tried to roam, tried to rotate top to top, wasted some time, didn't get any kills. And in the end, you see Lone Druid has exceeded his level in terms of, he's already level 8.
Oh, yeah, level 8 to level 7.
Yeah, so I think it was a bad call there. Maybe they wanted to gank top and make some more space for him.
And teammate's probably crying a little bit too much. It's like, hey guys, I'm gonna need some help. I already got 4 points in shield, and it's not working out for me this lane. I've got 2,800 net worth, and it's domination. Meanwhile, here we go, round number 2. Not gonna chain with the stomp this time, as the Centaur is actually out of mana, so they do actually have the he's stunning the horse because he's so damn scared. Another splash goes through, and goodbye Ogre. And Kel'Thuzad now continuously getting hounded down by this Darkseer. Throws out the level 1 vacuum. Not gonna be the case. Any support coming in here? Kel'Thuzad says team. No team coming his way, and Cloud Gamers continue this rampage of Iron Shell nonsense in his top lane as anti-mage slays. This game's over.
And the Keeper of the Light seems like only added 1 level in Mana League.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I feel that the KOTL, if they stay top with higher level Mana League, it could have been useful to burn down Naga Sirens and Darkseer Mana. Yeah. What do you think? It's like you Mana League and then they force the AM to burn to give the hate to burn mana. So either you run, which will make you lose mana, or you stay and will burn your mana.
I think the Coddle up there definitely would have helped a lot. Meanwhile, top lane, easy kill there. Yabby getting a spin kill and another Omni Slash, getting a crit as well. Very lucky on him. Yabby getting a double kill up top lane. Very, very nice there. Overextending.
Too much,
overextending. I think what Zephyr is doing is just trying to cheat out the lanes, because Magnus can go to the jungle. He's trying to get as much farm and levels as he can on Coddle, and as a result, they sack their anti-mage, and then they make space for him to farm later on in the game. And that big teamfight win was definitely helpful for them.
Exactly what they needed.
Yeah, they definitely needed that one. Hannah might be walking into the wrong trajectory of heroes, but Koala,
look at that,
not in range for a RP, as he does not have a point in skewer at all.
Radiant's top tower.
Yeah, I think he's focused more on farming.
Yeah, just farming.
Yeah.
No killing, just killing creeps. Meanwhile, Emil jumping into that Coddle, and with the Naga support there, Emil is gonna get himself up to a dominating streak, and flies Blightstone charge onto the tower, and now we will be sacking this tier 1 on the bottom lane without the Coddle. Nice rotation there from the Naga Siren. We'll look at this bottom lane and see if any heroes do make a movement down here. Meanwhile, Han up top, resuming his holiday, and gonna hit up top there and punch down the tower. 140 health remaining, just shy out of deny range earlier, so that no disruption can come out from RRQ.
But RRQ was smart enough to bail out on that lane. They know this is futile to defend it anyway.
And now Rubik picks himself up Blade Fury, which I think is very, very useful when it comes to escaping some of the ganks, doing some damage in the team fight. Boom back. They do not know that their entire positioning is being scouted outside this high ground observer ward. Koala coming in now. The Weaver is going to offer a little bit of a scout. They throw out, okay, no, they have Mana Leak on the Naga. Naga says, okay, I think this looks a little suspicious. Gonna try for the skewer. Doesn't find the range to actually get the Naga. Actually, it's really creative that he tried to go for that one. Skewer into the Naga and hopefully hitting him at the end there, disrupting the TP, but not gonna happen. And now Yabby getting caught out there by the Darkseer. There's Omni Slash, but only the level 1 Omni Slash, so will not be able to the Darkseer. Free map, actually. Look at the heading top, and yeah. Nasty stuff. Meanwhile, Fly Sword getting the kill there on the Magnus, probably lifting him up before he activated his skewer. And how how what is RRQ's plan here?
Yeah, exactly. That's why it's like they're not doing anything. I mean, nothing much. It's like just look at Clash Gaming. The Clash Gaming, they are spread around and getting
anti-mage.
farms and kills.
They have a net. Okay, disjointed. Yeah, go on.
Yeah, so they're like going around the map, pushing out all the lanes, and also getting the farms and also the bonus kills from their RQ hero. And for now, RQ, they don't have a sense like where are they going? Like what are we gonna do? We're just gonna split around, or are we gonna farm, or we're just gonna wait for them to farm, wait for them to come to us?
Mm-hmm.
It's like I think they are waiting for a Magnus dagger. Yeah. Before
Magnus
they want
Dagger
to try to do
definitely
something.
needed here. Oh, the lone druid might have to be careful there. Very unfortunate that for the Juggernaut getting hit by that call. The Abing could have gotten caught out with his pants down if he didn't press if he didn't actually transform fast enough. He actually transformed into the druid form, making him a little bit weaker. Right as Juggernaut was peeking around the corner. Omni Slash, a lot of burst damage available on that with Empower as well. Now forced to actually spin away, but getting rooted there by the Naga, and one of the big counters to that Jug spin. Now getting pulled back by that wall. Now it does slow a little bit here. Well, waiting for that RP, and now here comes that Empower. Yebby surviving with a glimmer of HP. Gonna be very happy that the Magnus came in at the right time, saving his life there. So Koala, you're talking about that RP. It came through.
Well, it seems like Clash Gamer got overconfident. They got cocky because so far RQ don't really have a real ways to control them.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, without the Blink Dagger, the Magnus just isn't able to jump in for those big game-winning ultimates. But hey, with that Blink Dagger now, he will be able to land a lot better fights. Now this Weaver trying to steal up the farm from this anti-mage, and he will be successful, stealing 2 big ancient kills as well. And now gonna look for the Coddle. There's that Mana Leak onto that Weaver that is blocked by the Lincoln Sphere, and Amil I think is not gonna give this one up. He's gonna zip on in, and there's a lot of damage. Nice skewer pushing back the Weaver, and he immediately time travels back to avoid any more altercations. And now Boom back has that song ready for any disengage.
Yeah, and RP is on cooldown.
Yeah, RP's on cooldown.
So I don't think they can defend this one.
Oh, nice bit of illusion ruining. I did not know that the war cry applied to illusions. That is actually really cool. Or the rabbit rather. Didn't know it applied to illusions. But Blink Dagger's there. 35 seconds on the RP cooldown, and the bear will just shred the tower like the hero he is. What do you want the Darkseer to get? After that Guardian Greaves, what should he go for?
Well, definitely go for I think he should go for Crimson. I don't think he needs dagger.
Crimson Guard?
Yeah, Crimson Guard would be good.
Okay. Why over dagger?
Well, because definitely RQ will initiate first with the RP. So I foresee that the Darkseer will have a chance when Naga Siren sleep, so he can position himself nicely to get a good vacuum and wall combo.
Mm-hmm. It makes sense. The Magnus will be coming to him, so he just needs to stand close enough to just vac them when they try to go for the counter jump.
Yeah, or maybe Pipe. Yeah, Pipe will be good against total KOTL illumination, so you can give them better pushing capabilities.
Yeah, makes a lot of sense. And now the smoke gang, they're not really working out here for Clutch Gamers. They're still wrapping around, trying to find a target to hit, and walking the tower range now means that he gets revealed, and that means that there's a smoke around the corner. But Magnus in this area of the map means that he can leap down for a very nice little pick of that Coddle.
Naga need to take care of his position.
Coddle in trouble. There's the Rubik jumping forward with that stolen blink, roots up the Magnus, so there'll be no fancy play coming out here, and more fear as well, and the sleep from the Naga actually buying time for the Magnus to land an RP, and the skewer could have just ruined their day, but Rubik blinks away. There's a time travel from the Weaver, and they stay alive. So that little blunder from the Naga, selfish blunder almost, costing the game. But Amil is gonna take advantage of the fact that he is Weaver and just bail out of that RP. But it was almost a disaster. Clash Gamers.
I think it was futile attempt for Naga Siren to use the sleep. He was gonna die anyway, and now he lost. The Song of the Siren has a really long cooldown, so it was a really big waste.
Yeah, a big waste of a long cooldown ultimate that could be used to counter any future engagements.
So I feel that the next war, RRQ will utilize this because they know that the big ultis are gone.
Yeah, the big ultimates are gone, but so is the RP. For another 60 seconds, they will not have it. The Naga is going to have a song in 2 minutes, so there's still a little bit of time for RQ to slip in one good team fight. And I don't know, an RP into Mana Void could be devastating. I'm looking forward to seeing that. Even with Empower, Juggernaut's Omni Slash can do a lot more damage than it's meant to be done. And Yabi using his spin to farm up the creeps there. And looks like it will just be Roshan. So just getting a little bit of extra layer of insurance.
Oh, Anti-Mage just gave Blink to Ruby.
It's really hard not to give Blink to Rubik in general.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's one of the good reasons why Rubik's just picked now. You know, all the heroes just give him too many good stuff, too many good tools to use, and now this Roshan is going to go down to minus armor from Weaver, just a little bit too overpowering for Roshan. And I think they'll give it to Abing, more fragile of the two carries here. Darks here. It's going for the pipe, like you mentioned. It is staple against Coddle. Juggernaut, meanwhile, is trying to keep up the pushing coming out. Fly Solo has double blink now. He has the blink.
Well, actually, Juggernaut didn't even bother to go for initiative item like Dagger. He's gonna go for. He went for Diffuser Blade. Wow.
Yeah, we're going for Diffusal Blade, and Yasha might seem good for now. But like you mentioned, the blink definitely going to be necessary. That Magna's going to go for the RP. Only lands on Illusion and a not. What's this? Oh, the Lone Druid, but he does have Aegis now. Koala, is the RP stolen? No, it's just going to be Skewer. They might get the Aegis out of RPing. Will they get it? Yes, they will. But now they have to piece out, and he's getting rooted. There is Omni Slash for round number 2, and no, the Skewer just going to be missing there. He tries to destroy. He goes into bear form immediately, a lot more tanky, and now he goes back and punishes the Juggernaut for his lack of DPS. And his teammate just bailing out on that guy. So unfortunate. Sapphire gonna lose his life to Emil as well. So a complete disaster here for RRQ. Dogs here now going to be shrining up with his buddies. And now base push.
Yep. It's coming. Yeah, with RP on cooldown. I don't know how they're gonna defend this. And Anti-Mage, he can't push fast enough.
Yeah, Anti-Mage can't push that fast with that. He has a Helm of Dome and Battle Fury, not the best pushing
And he cannot,
items.
I don't think he can do anything in team fight, not without RP.
Yeah. It just felt a little greedy now that we look at it. Now Anti-Mage and Juggernaut, no real team fight turners. They're gonna rely on Coddle as well as constant Magnusing to clear out the creep wave, but you are facing against a Lone Druid, and this is a problem. Desolator now on this Weaver. Yabi still looking for a big a lift up here on that Juggernaut. They lift him and snare, and that vacuum, so much damage, takes out the Juggernaut, and now the tier 3 tower falls. So at the very least, shrines are now open for collection. The Mel still gonna be hitting away at the Rex, objective-based gaming, and because of the range, look at this ridiculous split. There's no way that Magnus can get a perfect RP here, or maybe now is his chance. RRQ Koala, game relies on him right now. The bear goes down, but they got the Rex.
Yep.
Well,
There's no way they can defend that.
what's RRQ's plan of action now?
Well, I think the only way they can do is they have to play like how Bazaar hold out their games, having their cores go out all the way out from the base, just keep push out all the other lanes, take a really high risk, even sacrificing themselves at times. They have no choice. It's better to die outside than dying in the base, because when they fight further from the base, they will buy them more time for AM to get bigger.
Yeah,
and to push further.
But right now the AM is actually the one doing the juking, doing the split pushing on his own. So the previous fight, the AM didn't even come back. He knew that was the fight that he cannot win.
I think that Juggernaut, he should have played more aggressive, take more risks, push out another lane.
Yeah, he doesn't have Blink Dagger, so
Yeah,
that is out of the question.
Yeah.
You need a Blink Dagger, especially against Naga. because you can't just spin and TP away. The Naga can punish you for that. So the blink dagger definitely necessary there. I think you might have.
And he could pick off the Rubik solo. I mean, if he has the dagger, he could blink behind and instantly kill the Rubik when he's isolated.
Isolation kills on the Rubik. Even Naga, she will not be able to. Exactly, she'll not be able to sing in time. She didn't have mirror image until much later. Now that all her other skills are maxed out, she finally got a point in mirror image. But before that, none of that available to her, and a lot of simple solo kills could have been gotten here from Yappy.
I think he should sacrifice himself for the anti-mage. I mean, like, just take the risk. Just push all the way out very far alone. Even if they come for him, so what? You have anti-mage pushing another lane.
Yeah.
And getting bigger. And at the same time, you're defending your base.
The anti-mage is slowly getting to the Manta style. He has the ultimate up on him. Going to have the recipe very soon. He has the Ogre as well as the Magnus is looking out for him right now. But I don't think Clutch Gamers are looking to trade here. But I don't think they will have a choice coming to this, as the anti-mage is looking to reach up high ground. Hana is here. The wall might be deployed. Do they get a kill? Altuzad still chilling. They're taking the tier 2 tower up top. CG push in now. The anti-mage is there. Hana is there with the vacuum. If he wants to leap for it, he has the opportunity to, but I don't think they're gonna waste this Aegis opportunity. There we go. Hammering in on that tower. I think they're still close enough for an RP, but there's a song, smoked up Siren with the song. I nope, they RP the Lone Druid, and this is the exact counterplay we were talking about. The song that stabilizes everything. Magnus just blew his 100 second ultimate and reset. But Darkseer is not here right now, so there's an opportunity. Yabi, gonna net the wrong target and gonna take a huge amount of points to the face. Good skewer here from Koala. Takes out the bear, and that's no Aegis for him. The Aegis actually gone already. So now Boomback's gonna be brought down as well. The Omni Slash there, a really good fight. Without that Darkseer, Clutch Gamers just lacking the team fight. But Amil looking to salvage a bad situation there, going to strike with his Desolator. There's the vacuum back in. Yabi gonna spin to safety. Tagged with that Sakuchi. Koala losing health. There is the blast coming in. Anti-Mage striking for another kill, looking for the Darkseer. Hana running low on mana. Counters are swamping him up, and the Kono actually gonna be able to overwhelm him. And now they even kick off Amil's monster kill streak. A ton of events coming here for RRQ. They get a huge pickoffs. They defend their Raxes, and they get a lot of farm on that anti-mage.
Well, I think because Darkseer was trying to defend bottom, so he was not there during the sleep. So had he been at top, he could have put a really nice wall to put a better use of the sleep. So, but the thing is, that's why I said the play for RQ is definitely going around, pushing other lanes, splitting them up.
Actually, split farming, and then drawing them, picking them apart. And I did mention that the Darkseer was still making his way up, and Clutch Gamers just dove right into it, thinking that they had the game in the bag. I mean, they still have a big advantage, but that was definitely a dip. You look at the gold graph, 5,000 net worth thrown out the window just like that.
And the most scary part, look at the net worth of the enemy.
Wow, what a skewer here from Koala. Takes out the Siren from really far away, and securing his team another tower here, as well as another kill to Yabi. And meanwhile, Anti-Mage
Keep getting bigger and bigger.
and going for BKB as well, so trying to dodge that song.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
CG might be losing grip of this game, and RRQ are in all respects a team that's pretty much out, so losing to them is just giving away free points at this point. And
I think this is the chain of effect because of the bans. They wasted the bans on Beastmaster, Wind Ranger. I don't know.
I mean, the stats at the start of the game mentioned that Magnus Juggernaut pairing actually has a 6 out of 7 win rate, so it's a pretty big number to ignore. So we're definitely gonna have to give them the benefit of the doubt here. The RRQ lineup definitely have packing more punch than what Clutch Gamers are expecting right now. The illusion spamming, the split pushing from Juggernaut, as well as the AM.
Even the KOTL is
Yes, yeah, get him.
yeah.
So he can push, split push in peace. The Juggernaut now picking up that Blink Dagger, gonna have that initiating power that you were talking about. And the Lone Druid not gonna be safe anymore. Amil Desolator, Dragonlance, going for Aghanim Scepter. So I kind of like it, you know, have that Aghanims to save someone with that time lapse. We'll have to see.
Yep.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Oh, this shrine has been up for really long. With 1 HP, what? 1 HP shrine.
Well, he should have sent the creep like what they did in the previous game.
Yeah.
The creep was destroying all the shrine. This was really cute.
Should just send a creep, just knock it out. You know, it's map control that you don't want to give over to RRQ. And they've been using the shrine. They used the shrine twice now, and ooh, Roshan is up. You
Just send that hell bear, man. Hana, just send it.
You can't even send one of them Vol Assassins. These guys. Vol Assassins. Koala, stay in the trees, looking for targets to pick off here. CG. They are smoked up. They have chakra magic.
But RQ have the vision there. They have perfect vision of the Roshan actually.
Yeah. But now Naga with the action, it is going to go for the D wards. Checks out Roshan, finds that he's still in the house. There's a smoke coming in from RRQ as well. It's going to be smoke on smoke action. They scan wrongly. Being running in there, getting caught by the Kodo, and now the Magnus goes in. He finds blood in the water, immediately taken out. Yabi is going to use that as a second too late, and now Kaltuzar Manta dodges the ensnare as well. Emil could be in trouble. There's a Solar Crest. The very lackluster vacuum going in, and Amel has to be careful. The disengage needs to come out now. Koala, but a lot of damage going on to Eden. Another Germinated attack might take him out. He will miss up the high ground. Unfortunate. Amil gonna throw out the box now, just trying to scoot around this team fight, buying some time. Lone Druid doesn't have to buy back, so even if he does want to force the issue here, he will not have the option to. Juggernaut, really scary with the Manta Diffusal and Blink, able to just snipe out the Lone Druid there, and really good command Magnus, jumping into the action right away. Shockwave spam, still going in. Shadow Blade on Magnus. They do not see this. The Sentry Ward, oh, they always push it in, but the Coddle deflects them away from the line of fire, but the Age is already going to Kaltuzar's Anti-Mage, and now Yabi sees a really juicy target. The Monolith stun more than enough for him to cut that Rubik open, and RRQ are starting to claw themselves back into this game as the network hits 0.
I think Clash Gamer might have lost the window of opportunity, control the anti-mesh. Now that he have BKB, Manta style, Aegis is too big. There's no way they can put one hero to stop him, to stop his push.
Yeah, it's a very dangerous time for him now. Now Boomback is in a lot of trouble, as he doesn't have the mirror image, doesn't have the ensnare as well. He's gonna get solo picked up here by the Juggernaut. Sephiroth goes down to the Weaver meanwhile, and we're gonna have a little clash here. Amil gonna find the Ogre as well. So this guy trying to win it for his team. How's the Naga not dead? Naga's still not dead. Yabi decided that this is not a good endeavor. Gonna peace out for now, but wow, Amil says, alright guys, I'm the only one trying to win. Can you guys focus? It's looking shaky. I thought it was a free win, but
Yeah.
RQ trying to just make things difficult here. BKB for Magnus.
But I like this draft better than their previous draft from RQ. I mean,
Yeah,
for the first time, they are actually taking some. They have like some better plans.
a little bit of it is mistake on Clutch Gamer's part. You know, the Lone Druid being arrogant enough to walk into the Rosh Pit without any protection, without any wards on the area as well. So right now, I think ultimately this Coddle and this Magnus combination just makes it super hard to push up to the high ground. And another lag coming out here. Sorry, says Yabi. They're gonna have to pause, but alright. Right now at this stage of the game, are Clutch Gamers still in the lead here, do you think? Or has it equalized now?
I think it's equalized because right now the Juggernaut can easily pick off one or two hit supports by himself because he's big enough to do that. And the anti-mage, he can just go in BKB and just disrupt all the CG heroes, making them
Make it hard for them to perform their role in those team fights. You can see the Rubik there getting hit by the Monolith earlier on, making him pretty useless in that team fight, unable to just get those clutch lives, clutch steals. I haven't seen an RP steal just yet. Gonna be looking forward to that, but I think the song might actually afford them the ability to steal RP as well.
Well, at the moment, I don't think so because Magnus already complete his BKB, so he will be fully awake during the song. So which gives him enough time to cast other spells.
Whoa, anti-mage, careful there. Okay, tagged by the Bucks. Another double shot coming out. Kaltuzat.
Oh, that hurt.
MKB. Gonna make the anti-mage flee from the little bug there. So I think Weaver is decently farmed to actually put enough damage into the AM to kill him in the right situations, but he still has to be careful. A Weaver is still a Weaver, and an anti-mage is still a beast with that RP, and he hasn't even gotten Abyssal Blade yet. Once he gets the Abyssal Blade, I think it's gonna be a lot easier to kill people.
But he still have Lincoln though.
Yeah, he still has Lincoln. It's true, but he will be able to kill a lot of other people like Lone Druid and Rubik.
Rubik especially.
Naga. Darcy has to be careful not to stand near to his team though. He's got a lot of mana in the tank. If he gets Mana Void next to his team, he could be responsible for his team's demise. 34 minutes into the game, and Ombucks 24-minute Solar Crest is the 7th fastest timing of Nagasaran out of all time, out of 18 total purchases. Alright, cool. Looks like the story's on RRQ now.
Yep.
We're gonna try and force a base race here, but the Coddle makes things difficult. And they recall the anti-mage, so the tower takes a little bit of damage, but oh, they're gonna fight at the shrine. They find an ogre, some guy that's lost in the woods. Amil gonna go in with that MKB, strikes him down, and another killing spree going the way of the Weaver. So they lose ogre, poor guy, but they defend their tier 3.
Radiant's top tower has been denied.
So what's Juggernaut going for now? Why is he going for Assault Cuirass?
I think because of the Weaver, he have Desolator, and also it's good for the base, to attack the base. I think overall it's a balanced item. You give them more damage on the buildings. At the same time, also give him more survival capabilities.
Yeah,
and also for the team, it helps the team. The armor aura.
Armor are definitely going to be helpful here. Yabi going to get tagged there by that Weaver. And Weaver doesn't seem to be letting up. He is going to strike for that Juggernaut, and now we skewer him in. Is there a time lapse out? Yes, he does. Rubik going to dump forward, lift up the Magnus, and there'll be a disengage. No RPs right now.
This RP was on cooldown.
Yeah,
Such a shame.
Yeah, I was expecting some sort of RP play coming out here, but on cooldown, so not going to happen. Oh, a nice blink forward, and we talked about that. Jump on you and then snipe you out with that Juggernaut. But it's Omni Slash commits it.
It's worth it though. They definitely can't push now. Not without the Ruby.
So, oh, Weaver. You're very afraid there, but the bear going to be pushing away the anti-mage. The Solar Crest being applied there means AM's not going to be easy to pick off, and the bear forced to go back to base to defend. So yeah, you're right. Push dust up. For the first time this game, anti-mage is top of the net worth.
Yeah. I'm not sure how they can contain him now.
Yeah, the Lone Druid is powerful for a certain time, and then after that, kind of tapers off. You know, you're gonna have those heroes being able to jump on top of him, punish his position. So far, I don't think Lone Druid has died much yet, but he's definitely becoming less and less effective in the fights.
But anyway, I feel that Weaver should have gone for Daedalus.
Okay.
Yeah, because I feel that Scary is like, it's not enough to give him more tankability, because if you get RP, he's gonna die anyway.
Yeah.
There's no way he can survive RP.
So you're saying might as well just go in, all in, get a glass cannon kind of build?
Yeah, exactly, because sometimes when you feel that, oh, okay, he's dishing out like 300 DPS, and suddenly, bump, critical. That kind of thing, when that thing happens, sometimes you get to kill the anti-mage.
Yeah.
He underestimated the damage, the DPS.
Yeah, makes perfect sense there. The Juggernaut just stacking up on the stat, 100 health, 175 health, 7 armor, 8 stats, and this game suddenly looking interesting. You know, previously looked like it was going to be one-sided with Clutch Gaming just tearing it up. But this anti-mage from the bottom of the farm to the top. And yeah, the shrine's also going to be brought down now as they have lost their tier 3 towers. So almost, I think I could almost say RQ are in the lead now, despite being a Rex down.
Yep.
It's up to team experience for Clutch Gamers. They really don't want to have to ruin their record playing against a arguably weaker team, but these guys have been playing all day. Tiring. So what's Magnus going next? Refresher Rob, you agree on this?
Yeah, definitely. Because obviously there's no way that he can RP both Weaver and the Lone Druid. So having Refresher Orb.
Oh, Suguchi, he's gotta get detected here. The Sentry Ward scouts out the Weaver and he breaks that link as immediately going for the Weaver to RP as well, but good song! Keeps them alive and now the wall is there.
The Magnus did a BKB.
Yeah, he did a BKB as well. He thought that, oh, well, they popped the BKB now, but that's not gonna work. And the Naga, very
Ruby
clutch move.
Ruby has the RP now.
Yeah, that's what we talked about. Sleep and to steal, there's no way you can cast it in time.
Yeah.
If
Unless
Rubik is paying attention.
if only he BKB'd, then that wouldn't happen. It's a mistake. It's a mistake play from Koala.
Sometimes you just don't see the reason why you should BKB at that point. And speaking of which, Roshan is up. There is no Magnus. Could be an opening here for Clutch Gamers. They might see some opening to take this game back into their control. I've been going to be running down this Roshan with the Solar Crest. Emil, holy crap.
That's a really quick Roshan.
That was fast. And Aegis of Immortal now picked up. That's double life. So less afraid of what might happen in the next team fight. Also something to note, Naga as she gets higher and higher level, the song is going to have a shorter cooldown to the RP. So she will be able to use it every fight. What do you think about Aghanim's Naga? Have you seen it before? It's really obscure.
Really?
Have you seen it before?
No. What does he do?
What it does is during the song duration, your allies around you heal 10% of their maximum health per second. So up to, I think, a 7%?
Really?
70% healing of your max health. I think, okay, maybe I got the numbers wrong, but it does do a really big heal over time during the duration of the song.
Oh.
And it can really offset a lot of damage in those team fights when you do go for that reset.
It's like it's a timeout.
Yeah.
Timeout for the team, and then when they're being engaged with low HP, you use the sleep to get back, regain the HP, and then you can fight back after the sleep.
Yep, that's exactly that. And the two long-range heroes are going to go for that Rex chip away. Emil still going in. He does have the cheese. He has to be careful though. The stuns are rolling in. He's not brought down just yet. Anti-mage man fighting that lone druid. He is rooted up, and whoa, Emil takes out the fatty. And now the cheese goes out. RQ, they're gonna have the mana for it deflected. No, the song out of range. The Weaver will tick down. And now boom back. I think it's time to TP. He's waiting for the town portal to actually recharge up, and I think he is going to die as a result. Just try for the Hail Mary TP play, and nope, gonna get forced out and dropped.
EMB could have killed Rubik if he used his Omni Slash, but he was too. He didn't want to use it. He just right click him and then forcing Rubik to use the RP on him.
And something to note, before the start of that fight, Anti-Mage actually took bottom May Radiant Rex. And
it's a huge win. I think it's a huge win for RQ.
They lost a Rex in return, but right now, they might be able to force out the Weaver buyback. 40 seconds on the sidelines. The Naga should be up in time, but do they actually force out the buyback here? Needs to force out the buyback. Hana goes for the pause again. Wonder what's happening with that internet. Lone Druid disconnect. It is raining where we are, so maybe it's affecting some parts of Southeast Asia. It's been really stormy recently, but could be affecting the landlines and stuff. But RQ, you think it's a win? I mean, you think that was a win up top?
Yeah, I think it's a win for them. This is what they've been waiting for. It's like Anti-Mage. This is like the most ideal situation. Get a Rex, and then at the same time they managed to kill off a few heroes and the core. They got the Weaver, and RP was not used.
Oh, RP,
yeah.
RP wasn't used.
Yeah. So they can still make some plays.
Alright, if RRQ take this, it will be the second biggest comeback in the Kiev qualifier so far. 15,000 deficit. The first was by execration. Okay, I didn't read that time, but I think that the first one was by execration. 16,000 comeback. I think that was the base race.
Yeah.
And RRQ, they certainly not the biggest comeback in history, but definitely an upset for sure. Clutch Gamers, we've been talking them up. They've been doing well thus far, and now we're gonna go for the go. And we're just gonna need a sec as the thunder booms outside, and you're gonna have to regain composure here, maybe get into form. But definitely looking scary here. RRQ threatening this first game between Clutch Gamers and Naga, down for 15 seconds. We've got 35 on the Weaver. I think buyback's gonna be forced. Do you think they can hold it without the Weaver? There is no Magnus.
Well, Magnus can go back and buy a travel.
Okay.
If it's
He's got a long way to walk though.
but he just use it to teleport back to home. So he's gonna walk.
Yeah, he's gonna walk.
there.
There's a glyph. Do we have to buy back there? That's a blink forward. They're going straight for the Lone Druid. He does have RP though, and I think that's an Omni Slash stolen. That's a level 3 Omni Slash stolen. Very important, but he does Omni Slash a bunch of creeps. That's not good. Or rather illusions. And now the Juggernaut brings him back into the friend zone. And Tower gonna be brought down. There's the vacuum. It's huge. There are 3 of them locked in, but the anti-mage says no sir. Shuts him down with the bashes. They pop the shrine, and oh no, the RP lands on the Naga, lands on Dabing, and now the Weaver is back. The Rexus will probably fall. The Lone Druid trying his best. So anti-mage though, losing a lot of life, getting rooted there. We'll have an instant Manta to bail out, but the anti-mage goes down. The Weaver strikes him down, and a stolen RP. Rubik saves the day. RRQ getting themselves destroyed by their own ultimates, and Abing will clear house here. Caudle the only one to get away, and well, Clutch Gamers definitely going to be giving their coach a scare there, but in the end managing to hold melee Rex by just 100 HP.
And now,
Damn.
and that's why you don't give Rubik to your opponents.
Yeah, man, Rubik is just such a great hero this patch, and with that Aghanim Scepter, gonna be able to steal those spells every 2 seconds and from a really long distance as well. Insane play there. Fly Solo, I think, gonna be winning the Medal of MVP for sure. Now forcing out buybacks. The Dire Courier actually losing its life. So Juggernaut still holding on to his buyback. Anti-Mage gonna spend his one first. This is the last set of melee racks. They have to watch out for this. The bounce back from Weaver. He has a shorter cooldown. That Abing has the Aegis, so not too afraid about dying. There is that pullback with that vacuum, and even with BKB brought down immediately. A steal here from Fly Solo. He does have Fire Blast. Can he do something with it? The Weaver dropping low. The song not enough. The Weaver does collapse as he buy back into the fight though. Count to Zot just taking names, and Naga unable to bail out of there. The Aegis on the Lone Druid was gonna be used up now. And how many heroes left on the Radiant side? Fly Solo gonna try and spin away from this. Not gonna have the ability to. Abing mana leaked up, doesn't have a TP scroll. Abing now gonna get mana. They're gonna get Omni Slash, but the Omni Slash just bounced to the neutral camp next door. But now Anti-Mage jumps on him and takes him out instead. So a huge win here for RRQ. They defend successfully with just an anti-mage buyback.
But the Juggernaut buyback too.
Oh, Juggernaut bought back?
Yeah.
Okay. Juggernaut bought.
Yeah, Juggernaut bought back. Yeah,
Okay.
we bought back. Yeah.
Juggernaut bought back. Still got $5,000 in the bank. And if we're looking at Clutch Gamers' side, you look at the buybacks. Only the Darkseer has a buyback. The Weaver already forcing it out. And although the top range Rex was taken down, they still have 2 Rexes here, so not facing Mega Creeps for now. RRQ, I think they have time to do some serious damage. 20 seconds left for
This
Lone
Rex
Druid.
is gone.
Yeah, no, there's still backdoor regeneration. So the creeps are really far away, so they may not have the time to do this. There's no glyph though, so I think Kel'Thuzad's got this, can overpower the backdoor regeneration.
Yeah, with the Magnus.
Yeah, with the Magnus and power, they are going to take the Rexes and leave. The Lone Druid, having that minus 40-second respawn time, going to be able to rejoin the fray very, very quick. And Clutch Gamers,
So good to have KOTL calling everyone.
yeah, and now they're going to take the last shrine on the outside of the bases. And Eden, what's he picked up? No. Oh, a hacked here for Darkseer. That could be game breaking. A blink hacked was possibly game breaking here. But always have to watch out for RPs.
Yeah. don't know. Even if they bring hacks, Clash Gamers hero, they are not really good at following up. They don't really have the hero like to go over and then pass out really lots of damage. And especially you see the hero are so tanky.
Yeah,
RQs are so tanky. I don't think blinking hacks can do much.
Alright, I think Blink Hacks will have to be used in the middle of a team fight when the Juggernaut overextends maybe, Anti-Mage overextends a little bit. Weaver did quite a heavy punch earlier, we saw it happening. He managed to kill the Anti-Mage with a few shots, sustained shots on him. Could kill the Juggernaut as well, he's not the tankiest guy in the room, but Magnus, definitely killable. I mean, if you Blink Hacks Magnus, that's a big ultimate out the window, and power might not be there. Nice scan up the high ground, fly solo, dropping an Observer and a Sentry Ward detects the Ogre. Now they set up a perfect vacuum, but the RB! Oh no! The song though will keep them alive, but it's Dark says Weaver down! No buyback for a really long time, and the Lone Druid, although he has buyback, he's the one with that buyback reduction, with that death timer reduction. 45 seconds on the sidelines without any kind of, I don't know, without any kind of response. I think RRQ can go straight for the end here. Lone Druid, oh no. Problems now. They're gonna go for the Mega Creeps, gonna play it safe. Calcizard and Juggernaut, the two Blade Masters, going for the Rexes. It's gonna be Mega Creeps. I don't think Clutch Gamers can stop this one. It's a matter of whether they hold the Ancient. And now Yabi going to try his best. The RP going to airball there. That's the secondary RP, the refresher RP, looking to surprise the Lone Druid. They throw out a Desperation Glyph. There's another Savage Throw RPing. Don't want to drop down here. Has to be really careful with his life there. Running out of options. They have 23 seconds before Darkseer comes back. I think it's over. The Weaver is not out for another 55 seconds. The Magnus going there just to buy some time. Slams the door shut in Clutch Gamers' faces, but right now they're still not hitting the racks. They lose Ogre, they lose Magnus. Okay, might have been a little bit too over-eager here. Rubik coming in. There's the net on two. That Juggernaut, he's going to spin to win. Is it going to be enough? Yabi. Another steal coming out, that's Blinding Light. This is big. There are no MKBs. Now the Hex comes out. There's that Abyssal Blade onto that Lone Druid. He's dropping low. The Mana Void could be there. It's not enough. The Blink Forward though is enough. They stun him. The Mana Link is there. He's down. No buyback. 20 seconds for Weaver's respawn. Gone back. Gonna get hit by the multicast as well. And I think that's going to be the straw that breaks the camel's back. And RRQ gonna have an upset win here over Clutch Gamers, ruining their rather impressive score thus far. Yabi finally showing up. The vacuum is there, but I think the Rex, the Ancient, is not going to hold here. The Hex not going to do enough, and a good game, well played, comes out. RRQ sets a major contender for top 4 here in the qualifiers. Crazy game. Whew. Man, Rex, Regum. Oh, wow. I think I'm gonna let you talk, man. I've been talking too long for that fight.
Yeah.
What are your thoughts on that game?
Well, they pretty much throw the game when they try to put they shouldn't have hesitated. At one point they already had the advantage, but they hesitated to push. They wanted to defend bottom and all. Actually, they should have just went atop, because there's no way at that time the anti-match was not big enough to force the push.
So they fell victim to that split pushing.
Yeah.
Okay. And other things that Juggernaut and Magnus proving to be a successful formula once again. The Empower and the Juggernaut just able to knock out the opposition. Just really strong, being able to jump on top of the targets you want to pick off. The Lone Druid, the Anti-Mage, and the Juggernaut both jumped on top of him. You saw in that final team fight, they were trying to just juke around. There was Blinding Light from Rubik and everything, but it was not enough. And I think it's another great game that the C qualifiers have provided us here. And MVP, vote here for MVP. You think?
MVP for the game.
Yeah, MVP for the game. You can. I think you can pick from both sides. I'm gonna say Fly Solo really caught my eye here. The Rubik mad steals all game.
Unfortunately, it was not enough to win them the game. He did a real many times good plays, and I don't know. I feel that they should have got the game in the bag.
Yeah, that was a really stupidly close game. The Rexes were this close to going down. And at that point, we reached that point in the game where Rectors didn't really matter anymore. And the power of Magnus and 2 super carries just really came to show us how good that combination is. But yeah, I think that's enough talking from us. We need to get on the schedule. We still got a couple of good games coming the way. We have got 3 more matches happening tonight on the stream. The Sea Line 2, best of 1 round robin. RRQ upsetting Clutch Gamers. Now we're gonna hop into the next match. Cyclops will be with you guys in a bit. But first, a break, and then we'll be right back with the action. See you guys next time.